Hi, my name's Lijha Stewart. I identify as queer, and this is Nick Lujan, my best friend of 20 years.
Hi, I'm Nick Lujan. I identify as gay, and I am here with my best friend, Lijha Stewart. We've been friends for 20 years.
Allyship means to me showing up for people and accepting them exactly who they are, allowing them to shine with all their talents, their strengths. And I think the best way to be an ally for someone is to listen and to show up when they need you. A little bit of my personal journey is I'm a makeup artist. I've been in this industry for over 25 years. I actually met Nick at the beginning of my makeup journey. And I think I came out queer later in life, probably in my late 20s is when I really started identifying as queer and lesbian. And you know, I think that is so defining for me. Once I finally kind of owned that and came out as queer, I think the whole world opened up for me. And it was really like people like Nick, who were my makeup family, but then became my chosen family, that really helped to shape who I am today. You know, finding myself on dance floors, having the times of our lives, laughing, celebrating pride, celebrating each other. Yeah, my journey is broad and vast, but so much of it has to do with makeup and the transformation that makeup allows us to express, and my queer family.
Acceptance and love for self has to come first before you can love anybody else. And it's taken a long time to find that over the years through body dysmorphia, growing up in the Southwest where there's a lot of machismo. I feel like I didn't have a lot of queer role models growing up. I had like the really macho dudes, and I didn't quite fit in with them. I was always more at home in the kitchen. And I feel like through the culture of the queer community, I've found that I'm not necessarily one or the other. I'm somewhere in the middle, a mix of embracing my feminine, being raised by a ton of really strong females, and having female mentors my entire life has really shaped me, but I feel like the most at home within the queer community too. If I could send a message to myself, my younger self, about struggling with my identity, I think it would be to find your makeup community sooner. I feel like I didn't fit into the world of the regular Joe. I always was the outlier, and in the world of makeup is where I found my strength. I feel like putting on makeup gave me power. It was like a superpower to turn into characters, to step out of the regular world and become something different. So putting on makeup for me was like my war paint to face the world and to find myself, discover myself. Now I feel just as confident in makeup as I do outside of makeup.
I hope a campaign like this inspires people to be themselves. And I hope that a campaign like this inspires other brands to tell these stories. I think right now diversity and inclusion is a hot topic, but right now more than ever, we have to support marginalized communities. We have to support people that are not feeling supported. And allyship and connection and being who you are is so important. So if you are alone and if you don't have allyships, know that people are out there, they exist. I grew up in a really small town. Coming out was scary, and knowing who I was scary, and so know that there's a rainbow on the other side. And there's people like us at Danessa Marks Beauty and people around the world that are here to support you and love you and welcome you.
Oh my God, yes.
Love you.